Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Mythology Reloaded. I forgot what this game is called. Age of Mythology Reborn? I'm the serious JG. Whatever. It's Age of Mythology Brood War. I'm the serious JG. Between this video and the last, I made myself some dinner. Pan-fried hamburgers with various toppings. And watched, I keep mentioning him, I need to stop, because I'm certainly not sending more viewers his way. Giant Grey Games, watched him play in his initial big playthrough that he did streaming on his channel on the Titan difficulty, although I think he set the difficulty down at some later stage of this mission I just finished, and I'm not as ashamed of my performance as I was. He's playing on a much higher difficulty, but similar problems, just like death waves that seem to be coming out of the base way early. So, yeah, it actually ended up having to do pretty much the same thing I did, which is just go Colossus versus Colossus at the end. Although I was missing some things I probably should have been, and it's a shame, but I happen to know we don't have that many build missions left with the Greeks, because this campaign sees us playing as all three factions, the Greeks, the Egyptians, and the Norse, and not all that many just open, you can build whatever you want missions for every group, unfortunately. And I think we're going to not have that many chances to play with each Greek myth unit. And I feel like we missed the chance to have some fun with, not Gorgons, but I want to call them Nymons, but that's the stupid Doctor Who race that's based on them. The Minotaurs. Minotaurs, as they're sometimes called. Yeah, they could have been a big part of us not being quite as terrible in that mission. Because what I've learned is, and I think I knew this and I've done this in the past, but unless you've got a ranged myth unit like Centaurs, a thing that I should be doing, that I haven't been doing, is lots of Toxlights or whatever they're called, the Greek archers. Having a lot of them behind a big beefy line of Hydras or Minotaurs or even Colossi, that's a thing that I should be doing. Maybe we'll do that this time, but probably not, if this is the one I think it is. I hope this works! Convinced that the Trojan walls will never fall, even though we knocked them down once, the heroes plan to use the Trojan horse in a final attempt to invade the city. I have a feeling that this might go our way. We may have a chance to win this.
Curse Troy and those who dwell within her walls.
Yep.
They torched our
My
food stores and
antennae,
tanks,
Snake,
even
are
most of the
upset.
ships. We'll be lucky to even escape here now.
Escape? We just broke down one of the gates! We should be pressing our attack, not talking of escape!
Well, you're the one who backed off to rescue Ajax.
Wait for that. Surely they will attack again at any moment.
Well, yeah.
They think we've left. Poseidon is the lord of horses. In Atlantis, a defeated general surrendered.
Oh, you're from Atlanta, so I heard bad things happen to that place.
Yes, a great wooden horse.
I don't understand. Will it fight?
No, it will install software on your computer that...
rebuild any of the siege. Arkantos, I will need your help.
I need your help to build a giant wooden horse, Arkantos. Hey, we actually have Agamemnon as a hero in this one. We are close to our population capacity. Alright, well, let's do our traditional thing of throwing down some saves, because this game isn't that good at letting you quick start a mission without watching all the crap again. These are permabiters. Alright, you guys need to get to work on wood, because we are accumulating 1,000 wood and building a Trojan horse. Might seem a little weird to be building unless there are no fish, in which case I made a terrible mistake. Yeah. I think we need to be building fishing ships. Because we're just trying to collect lots of wood. This is a weird two-part mission. And I don't remember having dwelled too long on it. I guess that was all that we built there. Do not have idle villagers.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς.
Léger.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Ορθώς.
Prostagma.
Etimos.
Let's read up on Agamemnon, the hero. King of Mycenae. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I don't know if Aldo's watching this series or not. I would guess he probably is, just because he likes the Greek stuff. I've never seen Aldo play real-time strategy. I don't think that's his jam, but he will know that I'm pronouncing all these names horribly. Although, I would throw out there that we don't know for sure how the Greeks pronounce these things. I guess it was the Eddie Izzard routine I always think of with, they would listen to, he would listen to audio tapes to help him work on his Latin pronunciation. And he would argue that, well, we don't have audio recordings of what they sounded like back then, so we don't really know. And, he had a whole comedy routine, a big chunk of which was the idea that, everybody speaking Latin, they all had these really goofy accents, and it was, hello, Caesar, weren't you here if I may? Anyway, King of Mycenae and the brother of King Menelaus of Sparta, Agamemnon leads the Achaean army. Arrogant and often selfish, Agamemnon provides the Achaeans with strong but sometimes reckless and self-serving leadership. Like Achilles, what does that mean? Strong but sometimes reckless and self-serving? Whatever. Like Achilles, he lacks consideration and forethought. Although we never meet Achilles in this game. I think Achilles is purchasable as a generic hero unit. Yeah, hero units in this game, plot heroes can die and then they come back. You can't just charge recklessly with them, because if they're behind enemy lines, they won't revive. But they will revive with a few hit points left, and you can pull them back. It's a tactic to make it so you're willing to use them, unlike heroes in Age of Empires and Age of Empires 2, where usually if the hero unit dies, you just lose, so you never want to use them. But anyway, heroes that you purchase at the Fortress, there are hero units. You can only have one of each one at a time. And they're really strong against myth units, and I think they just die if they die, and you can buy them anew. His tactless appropriation of Achilles' war prize, the maiden Briseis, created a crisis for the Achaeans, while Achilles, insulted, withdrew from the war. When Achilles... Yeah, that's the thing that happened. Oh, I thought I remembered reading another... Oh, you know what? That was probably a goofy... Yeah, I was taken in, folks, by a meme. I think there was a meme where somebody edited this, did a screen grab of this and added a sentence that said something zany and goofy that is apparently not actually true, because he doesn't have a Whoppet. So as a joke, they had him... oh, hey. Not... Whatever, I'm losing my sense of what I was talking about here. But anyway, yeah, this is a special mission where there's nothing for us to do except collect this wood. Anything we do as far as expanding our base and stuff like that, that's actually a waste of time. We just need to collect this wood. And then the story will advance. Well, we need to collect the wood, and then there's a thing we have to do after that where we build, Oh, see? They don't even let us advance in age, which is probably wise. We can build a lot of stuff that we don't need to build. But we're already in age 3, and it won't let us advance to age 4. Because anything we do along that lines is basically a waste of time. We got enough now? We got enough. Okay, now we're supposed to build the Trojan horse. Get some more heads on the side here if we can.
We must warn Troy. Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked. Good job. If we stop these scouts, Troy will not attack us.
So we can do Chthonic rites. But yeah, this is a weird little mission. Not playing by the normal rules. You guys should,
Λέγε
I guess you can build houses.
τέκτον, τέκτον, τέκτον.
Are you guys gonna do this or not?
Πρόσεχε, τέκτον.
I guess before when I had those guys come over and build houses, they didn't do it because I screwed up.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Anyway, I think the next attack comes from this way. We can't even build scout here, guys.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος, τέκτον.
Προσέχε. Μάλιστα.
I guess the main thing is to be close to the Trojan horse so that wherever they attack from, this is the thing. We can't let them break this up. I don't know if the Trojans understand that if the Trojan horse is completed, they're in trouble. Yeah, I mean, in theory, they shouldn't. They're like, oh, hey, they're building a giant wooden horse. Check this out. See what happens.
Έτοιμος.
Yeah, this is the thing, too. I can't,
Προσέχε.
You can't have two groups, two units in the same control group. So I can't make a whole army control group and then a just the archers control group. Doesn't seem to work that way. So yeah, not a lot happening in this mission so far, is there? This is a weird one. And I feel bad. Like I think I would be playing this differently if I hadn't watched it played as part of a compilation video. Like
Πρόσταγμα.
I probably would be building a base and an economy and thinking I needed to build defenses. Like none of that's necessary. The enemy attacks do not come fast enough for it to be worth your time to build anything except just build a Trojan horse. Get enough fishing boats that you can add to your villager population, but
Προσέχε.
build the Trojan horse. If I hadn't killed off those, here we go again.
Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked. We have stopped this scout, but stay sharp, men. There will be more.
That's a weird one too, because in the video I was watching, one of the complaints was that the scouts always escaped. I just got lucky and none of them escaped the first time. Like, whatever triggers them to turn around and run, it didn't happen in time. So I used the lightning bolt. I didn't have to use a lightning bolt. Usually you have to use a lightning bolt because they're fast. They're the same speed as your cavalry and they're running away. And if they get to the town, you just get attacked. Hey, there is a...
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
There is a relic over here that Odysseus can just grab. I don't know how much we care about it, because I don't know if it
Ναι.
sticks around and does anything in part 2 of this mission.
Πάνε.
This is a 2-parter.
Πούλομαι. Έστω.
He's not going to make it unless I hold him back, and I don't see a reason to do that. So let's just finish the first part of the mission where we build the Trojan horse. He almost made it.
Move the horse into position, quickly!
Hey, cool. It's got like... Its mane is made up of arrows sticking out like giant spearheads. It's cool.
Agamemnon, take the boats and men and sail just out of sight. Arkantos, Ajax, and I will...
Man, can you imagine those Colossus were full of soldiers from other countries that were trying to sneak into Troy?
The gate open for you.
I am glad you schemed for me, Odysseus. I will return at nightfall.
We were just checking, make sure that thing's still here. It's the A team.
If we destroy the
Achilles,
gate, our troops can rush
Agamemnon,
in.
and Ajax, except it's actually
Prosecche.
Odysseus, not Agamemnon. So, hey, we got a plenty vault. 3 gold, 3 wood, 3 food per second.
Leye. Ne.
Doesn't give you favor, because I guess if it did, it would be kind of broken, since it costs favor to build additional ones.
Malista.
Alright, so I guess I'll throw down a save, although I don't remember having any trouble with this when I played it off screen a few weeks ago either. This is a 2-part mission where the first part is us building the Trojan horse, and the second part is kind of a stealth mission.
Pass. We would do best to avoid fighting them now.
Champion hoplite. Predominate Greek soldier of antiquity. The predominate? Wouldn't it be predominant? Whatever. These are basically just high-end, maxed-out dudes. And an Elder Cyclops. So yeah, they're throwing like the leveled up version of regular units at us. So it is in fact true that we don't want to fuck with these guys.
Bulome.
Burube. Bura bura.
A colossus.
Oh,
We should try to sneak past.
Leye. Pani.
Arty, arty, arty. We likes to party. Gotta get up to
We
get
could make
down.
good use of those.
Esto. Etimo. Bulome.
Just flat out kill him instead of even fighting him. Alright. Cool beans. So now we got heroes and Heliopoli. Our siege wabbits. Would any good come from doing this? Oh, they can't even attack them.
Prosecche.
Never mind, not targetable.
Malista.
Spectacular monument.
Rospani.
I don't know that we're meant to mess with that.
Prosecche. Esto.
So we don't get to use,
Pani.
You gonna come back, dude, or?
Rostak. Bulome.
Okay, this guy just comes out once and then never again.
They are controlled by the enemy. Stop them.
So this mission does not use the same mechanic as every other mission where those guys, that, like that big group of guys we saw down here, they are not hostile, or they don't know that we're here. Doesn't work like that. Yeah, we hate these statues.
Etimus. Prosecche. Malista.
So Heliopoli were kind of necessary for us to beat this level, I guess. Otherwise, we've got our heroes trying to beat up this gate, which might work, except there's towers shooting at them.
Agamemnon has returned with his army. Quickly, rush through the gate and take down Troy's fortresses.
Cool. Also, we have...
Gods have graced us with 2 meteors.
Cool.
Etimus.
Oh, I'm missing the fun up here.
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
So you get to watch, yeah, Meteor is it's actually, I think, an Egyptian god power most of the time. But we get to use it here for, you know, plot. Gives us a bunch of extra uses. I don't think there's a reason to come up here.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Πάνι.
There's really no reason to be coming up here. Let's get down here. Didn't need to trigger all those guys.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Champion hoplite, get the F out. What we have to do is fight this little army down here. We don't have any more meteor because we used it up over here, but I still think that was the right move.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Προσέκε. Ναι.
So we gave our guys extra armor. Big old group of
Λέγε.
like this army was probably not going to be able to be beaten by this enemy. Although that one that bull minotaur was like a champion.
Προσέκε. Βούλομαι.
Making this look harder than maybe I needed to. I probably could have knocked down some walls or something.
Λέγε.
But I think we got it. Luckily, Agamemnon had an army of giant golden warriors.
Προστάγμα.
Troy has fallen. Let's find Helen and get her back home.
Knowing her, she's probably at the shopping mall. Sorry, that was dumb. Oh, well, there you go, folks. That felt significantly easier than the last two missions, huh? I probably could have made a whole meal out of that by trying to fight at the beginning, do something other than just quick fill the Trojan horse, like try to actually conquer the map. But I'm kind of curious now. We might just go back and
Where to now, Arkantos?
Back
just kind
to
of explore a bit
Atlantis.
in that map.
This was a welcome break from chasing pirates, but I need to return home.
Well, pirates or not, you need to get your boats repaired.
You don't think they can make it to Atlantis?
There's a port not far from here, Ioklos.
I'm sailing there. I can show you the way and get someone to work on your ships.
Odysseus, this would be a fun point for Odysseus to jump in and say, hey, and if you guys want to come with me, I'm planning on having a quick, easy trip back to Greece. Figure it'll be no problem.
And he strides among the treetops, and is taller than the trees, and his voice through all the garden is thunder sent to bring. What is it?
It's some kind of Cyclops beatnik.
Returned, sir. He lost the trident. He says the Atlantean was headed for Troy.
He said the
battle
Crusaders
there
are
will not
attacking
last
our
much longer once he
trade
joins
routes.
the Greeks.
The siege of Troy is already over.
Zeus could still interfere.
Do you question me, Kemsit?
No, I'm trying to advise you. Why am I here if I'm not going to offer you alternatives? And
Tunnel, Troy.
Giants and the genii, multiplex
Genii?
of wing and eye, whose strong obedience broke the sky.
Sir, are you doing traditional Western metered poetry with 4 rhyming lines, or are you doing like iambic pentameter, or was that some kind of haiku? What do you think you're doing, sir? Well, there you go. That one's we got that one taken care of. But now I've got myself a little curious. So, what if we were to do that again? And at this point, I really just satisfy my own curiosity. We'll play around for a few more minutes, and then we'll call it a video. We've won. We're done. And I'm not going to try to... Let's try to, break the game and win in some other way than it is intended. No, I'm not doing that. I just, we clearly have a big enough army to beat, whatever forces could get sent our way.
Πρόσεχε.
So
Δρυτόμος.
you can't build... It's a weird one. We can't really build scouts that I can see. I don't know where you build scouts anyway.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
But I just kind of want to explore the map a bit.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Λέγε.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were gonna...
Ορθώς. Έτοιμος, φάνη. Ορθώς. Φάνη.
You hit your population limit. There's
Ορθώς. Φάνη.
berries up here.
Έτοιμος.
We did see a
Μάλιστα.
relic over here.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
I'm wondering if it's possible to
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Φάνη.
somehow attack Troy like normal styles. Because there was a huge Trojan army that was
Πανί.
coming after us.
Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, we
Ορθώς.
got some... I said there's some towers up here.
Λέγε. Φάνη.
I guess I'm just curious is...
Ορθώς. Φάνη. Ορθώς. Φάνη. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Φάνη. Ορθώς.
I wonder if this is the same... If the Troy is a different part of the same map. And that's why I'm feeling like they're not letting us build... They're not letting us build... Oh, we got goats now.
Πρόσταγμα. Φάνη. Βούλομαι.
They're not letting us build boats, because if we did, we would... or air units, because if we did, we'd get like a preview of how the actual mission is going to work. Because, yeah, there's all sorts... like, there's actual relics and stuff here, although I don't know how much they matter.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Φάνη. Ορθώς. Φάνη. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Φάνη.
We're basically seeing this huge, insurmountable...
Βούλομαι.
Yeah.
Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
So there's, basically it's a huge mountain pass. There's two entrances, which is what they use to send their scouts down to find you. And you just find this, like, infinite mass of towers and stuff. I have a feeling if you powered up, got through here, you would just find the map of Troy. I think it's all on one map. But they won't let us use Pegasi to scout properly. So that's a shame. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a video there. When we come back next time, we will... we're done with the Trojan War. We rescued Helen. I'm sure she's thrilled. We never get to meet her. I think the next mission was called something like Oops, More Pirates, whatever it was called. We're trying to start our journey home. And as Greeks returning from Troy, this could be a hell of a thing. Catch you next time.